service, first thing we want to do is make sure we want to greet and see the client in a sanitized chair and work area before we get started. We want to make sure we wash our hands after we greet our clients. And then before we get started, before I do my consultation, I want to go over some of the products that we use during the shampoo. Obviously, we shampoo the hair. We'll make sure we have plenty of towels for draping our client, as well as for drying their hair. Also got some styling gel here to be able to finish their hair after the shampoo, maybe put some product in their hair afterwards. Also have a shampoo brush here that we use to help massage our client's scalp. And we have shampoo, which cleanses our client's hair. We have conditioner that actually puts moisture back into our client's hair as well. We also have a drape here for protection for our client to help protect for any product get on their clothes, any shampoo get on their clothes. So we want to make sure we have a drape as well. So once we've gone over our products, then now we want to see our client again, talk to them, check their scalp out, and begin our consultation. During our consultation, we want to check we want to do TLC. We want to make sure we're also checking their scalp to make sure there's no cuts, bruises, or sores, because we don't want to cause any kind of irritation to our client or further irritation. TLC, we want to check the elasticity, the density, the texture of the hair, the length of the hair. That will help us determine how much product we need. Density will also help us determine how much product we need. Very dense, very thick hair. The condition of the hair and the scalp. It will help us determine what kind of products we will use. Is this going to be a conditioning shampoo? Or is this going to be a moisturizing shampoo? Or is it going to be a dandruff treatment? For this particular demonstration, we're going to do a basic shampoo. So we're just doing a general cleansing shampoo. All right, so now after I've done my client consultation, it's the ideal client. I want to go ahead and drape my client for my shampoo. So the first thing I want to do is take one towel, place this here. I'm going to put it around our client's neck as a barrier. If this was a real person, we'll ask the client to actually hold this towel for us. But since he doesn't have any hands, we'll just tuck it right here for now. You can also use a clip as well. Then we want to grab another towel that we call our hoodie here. This is used to help dry our client's hair. We want to fold it on top of our client's head. We want to fold it back so it's not into the client's eyes. And then we want to place this towel around like so. Then we'll take our drape. We want to make sure we're using a waterproof drape or either a shampoo cape for any of our wet services. We want to place this around our client's neck and around our hoodie here. And we want to clip it around like so. All right. And then now we want to drop our drape down for our shampoo. We'll make sure the chair is closed, obviously locked. Then we want to take our client over to the shampoo bowl to begin our shampoo. We want to go ahead and begin our shampoo service. We want to make sure that our hoodie here is dropped in between our client and the shampoo bowl so they wouldn't catch any water. And we want to tilt our client back here. Try to loosen it. Yeah. All right. All right. So then now we want to make sure that we test our water before we get started. Then we want to use hot water because we don't want to irritate the client's scalp or cause any kind of dryness. Also, if you want to do any kind of pre-treatment, you can. Kind of means that you want to comb through the hair, loosen any kind of dry skin. You can do that before you get started as well. First thing before you actually apply your first water, you want to check it, make sure it's not too hot. Similar to in the shave, you test on your wrist. If it's not too hot for you, it shouldn't be too hot for your client. You want to make sure that when we apply this shampoo, this water, you want to just damp the hair, get the hair wet. You want to make sure we avoid water getting to our client's eyes or in their ears as much as possible. So we want to create our hand to be able to help create a barrier for the water. So we're starting here. I'm on the left hand side of my client. I'm bending the ear over. Create my hand like that. Again, my hand's a barrier here. Around the top. Then when I want to get the back of the client or underneath, around the occipital bone, you want to place it onto the scalp, like so. Come all the way up to the crown. You may notice that when you get underneath, you probably need to reduce as much holes that you have here so it won't bend too much upon you. So you can be able to get underneath. All right, go all the way down to the nape area. get the hair nice and saturated. All right. I would recommend moistening your hands as well. Then we want to start off with our shampoo. We want to do 2 shampoos. We want to do about a quarter size. We do half of that on our second. First one's to cleanse. Second is for lather. All right. Apply it in. All right. So then we said rotary, right? Was one movement.
Rotary.
Rotary. Sliding. So we do the sliding really good around that parietal ridge area.
And back and
Rotary is
forth.
good for the top of the head. All right. Same thing in the nape area. You also want to add ear to ear in there. All right. Rotary.
Ear to ear.
Ear to ear. All right. Back and forth. All right. Still making sure that we don't get too much, no soap in the client's eyes. All right. Then we rinse. Trying to avoid much water in the ears as possible. This is a recline method. We also have what they call the incline method, where it's really good for when you're dyeing the client's beards, or if somebody has back issues or problems. Be mindful of any kind of product in the ears. You can always carry extra towels if you need to make sure you get water out the ears. You want the clients to be relaxed. All right, we do a second one. Now I'm doing the full with actually using shampoo. For this demo, y'all won't actually have to do 2. You don't have to do 2. Y'all just gotta bring them over and talk about it.
Okay.
For time purposes.
And also, doesn't it screw up the hair on the mannequin a little bit?
Not the short one. Long hair.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's why I got a short one. Yeah, long hair one will mat it up.
And waste products.
Yeah.
It's not a waste for y'all.
Oh, goodness.
Is that considered medium hair or fine hair?
It's about medium, the texture of it.
Yeah.
Consider medium. I was gonna say fine.
Yeah.
Say fine. Medium hair.
Very low density, I know that. You know?
Yeah. And I left off porosity. What's porosity?
The ability for it to absorb water.
Conditioner. Alright. You let that sit. How long you let the conditioner sit?
2 to 3 minutes, isn't it?
An hour and a half.
Deep conditioner? 2 minutes.
30 seconds?
A minute.
Yeah, deep conditioner or regular conditioner?
Or does it leave in?
I told you not just 3 minutes. It's just conditioner.
I do 5 minutes, Mr. Grant, but
I do about 2 minutes.
you read the
Manufacturer's recommendation.
instructions.
I want on the test.
What did it say?
Huh?
What did it say?
5 to 8 minutes.
Wow. So you
I
just
know
leave
they
them
do
there
5.
for 5 to 8 minutes?
You're kidding me.
I normally do 5 minutes.
So what, you was just leaving there for 5
5
minutes?
to 8 minutes.
I put it. I do my maneuvers on them, and I just let them sit there. They relaxing anyway, you know. So
So am I just standing over them while they're sitting there?
A lot of times what I do is when they're
So you think I'm gonna just be standing over there watching?
usually when I'm
Staring into your eyes.
usually what I'm doing while the conditioner's sitting, I'm sweeping up hair,
Okay.
Right.
All right.
cleaning my tools. You know, just finding miscellaneous things to be able to kill some time. So you just find ways to stay busy, multitask.
I didn't know that.
But every product is different, so you want to always make sure they're moving forward. You know, I told y'all before, any kind of chemical products that I ask you how long is it recommended, y'all should always make sure you follow
Manufacturer.
manufacturer directions. That's right. 5 to 10 minutes, it will be vary. Also, make sure you close the caps on these.
Dry out.
And more than likely, you're gonna be finished cutting their hair or whatever, or something like that before you shampoo. So you go back there and clean up your station a little bit, you know.
That'll give you some time. You can also now, that time is also included your massage as well. So if you're already spending a minute or two massaging, that's still part of the process. Anyway, by the time you go you massage a minute or two, you go clean up, get your station cleaned up, get your tools cleaned off, preparing for your next person. They're ready.
And you'll be surprised because I just had a client, I got a client, I give him a nice shampoo and everything, he give me a $20 tip, but like when I was slow one day, one of my other barbers had to do it, but they didn't do that. They didn't do what I did, so he didn't tip them. He was like, "Man, my he was to give you this and this and this." I said, "You don't do what I do."
So
you gotta make them feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
So when you come to get your client, make sure you pay attention to those ears. Right, put on our client's hair. Come on up. So you come on up. And you take them back to your station. Towels here that got wet, so we want the client to be comfortable. Going back to what you said earlier about them sitting there with wet towels and all that on them. Move it out the way. And then you want to grab your neck strip, drape the client, drape them, blow dry if you need be, towel dry style. Let them go.
You got it?